So this is the Battle at the Capitol Stage 1 course for our 7 to 9-year-old boys and girls. Your starting platform is going to be this red block here. Don't step forward until we say go, of course. If you happen to do it on accident, totally okay. We're not going to be super big sticklers on that. We'll say 3, 2, 1, go. You'll get started. On our quintuple steps here, they are in a 2, 1, 1, 1 pattern. You are free to use your hands on them if you need to. That is totally okay. The only thing I'm going to say is if you do put your weight too far to one side, these things may flip up, okay? So I recommend stepping on them, and if you grab them, don't pull backwards or else they'll come right up, okay? If you can also just kind of run through them like this. Your goal is to get to this red platform right here. This is the start finish, so once you land on it, do not fall off. This first obstacle is worth 1 point. Moving on, we have some ascending precisions. You're basically just balancing across these. There's a red platform on the other side of this big cheese mat. On these precisions and balance beams, you can only step on the long parts. You can't step on any of the cross sections here. Now do realize that these are on an incline, so you might don't kick them, you know what I'm saying? You want to step right on top of them, take your time, balance out, and your dismount. There's a red platform right here. Once again, start finish, so once you're on, don't fall off. Moving on to our next obstacle, we have a balance beam followed by 2 quintuple steps. On this one, the big thing here is, of course, don't touch the blue ground. But this pad here, it's a wall to stop you from just going straight over there. Your whole goal with this one is to go around that wall, only using the black balance beam, and on the quintuple steps, just like those ones over there, only using the face of them. You can use your hands if you need to. And then there's also one precision right here. You are free to use just the purple part. Don't touch any of these cross sections or these black sections here, okay? Once again, start finish. Once you land on, don't fall off. Don't touch any of this blue water around here. We're gonna go ahead and climb up our big platform here. There are rungs you can use as steps. You're gonna grab my pal the ring here off its hook, and we're doing a giant ring swing out to that big blue platform right there, okay? That one, not start finish, it's just a plain one, so make sure you just cross that front section. If you come off, as long as you're falling forward, that is totally okay. So we're swinging through. Like I said, if you fall off this way, that is totally okay. Just don't fall off this way, okay? Make sure this doesn't hit me in the face. Our next one, we're starting on this red platform here. We may throw another platform here for our shorter guys in this age division. But we're doing trapeze bars to bowl swing out to the next red platform right there, okay? On these ones, you are not allowed to use these vertical pulls here. You can only use the trapeze bars, and of course, don't grab any of these, any of the hardware here. Just swinging through, and then on the bowl, just grab the sides of the bowl out to the red. Don't top out on the bowl like this or use any of the hardware. You gotta have your fingers in the little divot here, okay? Dismounting on the red, start finish. Once you're on, don't fall off. Our next obstacle, we have tire run. So for this one, you are only allowed to use the tires, or in the case of those two right there, you are free to use this ball on this one. But for my 7 to 9-year-olds, you can use the tire part here if you need to. That is totally okay. And then on this last one, you're stepping on the blue poster ball, okay? I'll go ahead and do a quick demo. Now I'm fat, so these things may dip down when I do them. For you guys, they'll dip down a little bit less, okay? So you're stepping across. You can use this, or you can step on this tire. That's totally okay, wherever you need to. Only on the tires, poster ball to the blue, okay? Once again, do not use this wood base at all. For your landing, you just have to get to the blue. It's a plane, so once you get here, make sure you don't fall backwards. Just keep moving forwards, okay? Moving on. Yeah. Over here to the rings. We're going ring swing now. This is a 2-point obstacle. Your goal is to get all the way down to the blue way at the end. Don't touch any of this gray in between, okay? Now, like I said, it's a 2-point, so once you get to the first cannonball, you will get 1 point once you just touch it, okay? That being said, if you want 2 points, you have to make it all the way down without falling off. So I just got 1 point, so if I fall, I at least get 1 point. But we're trying to get all the way down to the blue here at the end, and 2 points, clear. Front plane here, once you're here, don't fall backwards. Make sure we keep progressing forward. If we're progressing to my number 2 box here. We're gonna do some ring toss. So, for this ring toss here, you are free to move them out before you start. You do not have to start them here. But before you dismount to my white or gray box, whatever color that is, you have to at least get both rings past this yellow here, okay? So both rings, they can be here, they can be way over here, they just have to be past this yellow line, okay? So I'll do a quick demo. Come through, make sure they both get past the line here, and then you're free to dismount. Moving on, we have bars to slider. A little close up there. We're going through our bars here to our nunchuck and our dismounts also on that white and gray box down there, okay? I should say this platform right here is a start finish, so once you hop on, don't come off. So of course you start the next episode. You're swinging through. On this one, you are free to grab this bar that the slider is on. I recommend just grabbing for the nunchuck back here so you can use your momentum, go forward a little bit, grab tight, all the way to this white box here. Start finish, once you're on, don't fall off. Balance beams are next. This is really just to get you to that tire over there. Same thing as in the beginning of the course. Don't use the black cross sections. We're just using the top of these. You get 1 point once you get to the purple here, okay? Rolling log. On the log, you can only use the log part. You cannot step on the black wheel parts that hold the log up, okay? Just the log all the way out to the black. Start finish there and start finish here. So once you're on both of these platforms, make sure you don't fall off. Moving on, we're almost there. We have the ledgers and we have little balance bars in between here. On these ones, you can only step, now this is super important, yeah? You can only step on these block parts, okay? All this red tape here is off limits, and these 2 sections down here as well, these are off limits as well. You can only step on these block parts, okay? Ideally, you're using the side of your foot, right? You don't have to use them all. If you can skip, you can totally do that. To your balance bars here. Now on the balance bars, you cannot use the purple and white painted sections. You can only use the bars, okay? Balancing through the bars. To your next ledger, same rules, only use the blocks. Dismounts on the black. This is a plane. Once you land on it, make sure you progress forward, don't fall backwards. And then your last obstacle, you're coming all the way over here. And we are going up the warped wall, okay? You guys will just be required to do the small wall. You have to get to the top of it, okay? You are free to use any of these boxes that you need to. So if you need to grab this box, totally okay. Climb your way up, or if you just go straight for the top, that is okay. Once you're here, there will be a buzzer up here. You hit the buzzer, that's when your time will stop, okay? Your time limit's gonna be 2 minutes. Good luck.